Hey guys, what's going on? Today we are going to talk about why Clash Royale is dead or probably dying. Well, as you all know, usually a game does not remain at the top after 1 or 2 years after its initial release, unless it releases updates frequently to attract players. Just for the instance, we could consider a game like Clash of Clans, which lasted on the top for more than 4 years, which is a huge amount of time, guys. Really, I haven't seen any other game last for such long time. Well, as we all know, even Clash of Clans is dying now. Well, I've seen the same thing happening to all Supercell games. Well, they all are dying, except Brawl Stars, which was their latest release. Well, I have observed one more thing about Supercell, which really upsets me that it whenever they releases a new game, they stop updating the old games and totally concentrate on their new game. Well, I do understand that the new games usually contains a lot of bugs and require several updates, but that doesn't mean Supercell should stop updating their old games and totally concentrate on their new games. Well, what to do? Supercell is doing this from the very start. Heyday was also on the top grossing game before Clash of Clans, but after Clash of Clans came, Supercell totally concentrated on promotion of Clash of Clans and Heyday started dying. It totally lost its sense after the release of Clash Royale, or probably it's dead now. Well, now after the release of Brawl Stars, does anyone even play Haste Day or Boom Beach? I guess no one does. Well, my point is that these golden games are dying because of lack of frequent update by Supercell. We can even expect the same thing to happen with the Brawl Stars after the release of their new games, but I do not see that coming anytime sooner. Right now, because Brawl Stars is not doing that well in its starting period as compared to that of Clash of Clans or Clash Royale. Well, another reason to this is that other games like Fortnite and PUBG, which are crossing all over the world, have entered the mobile gaming, as now they started dominating in the mobile gaming. So Supercell is having a hard time to compete with them, and it is really hard for Supercell to get back its trend like it was on the top for like a long period of time, 2 3 years back. But now for Clash Royale, it is really hard to get back there. Well, I also have another point regarding this whole issue. Have you guys ever heard of use cheap gems till now? Well, if you haven't heard about it, I will just tell you how it works. Basically, well, there are these websites. One of it is called g2g.com, which offers different games in shop purchases like gems on Clash Royale or any other stuff in other games at really cheap price and or affordable prices, as you can say. And these websites are totally scam free. Now, many of you who may have not known about this, but every top clan in the world, especially in Clash Royale, used to buy millions of cheap gems from those websites for their accounts. Well, majority of the players who used to spend money on Clash Royale used to purchase cheap gems. Why not? It saves you a lot of money and gives you a huge amount of gems. I do realize that it's third party gems and it is strictly prohibited in Clash Royale's terms of service. But did you guys know that these gems were working perfectly alright for the past 3 or 4 years? Well, there was no trouble after purchasing or using these gems. No negative gems, no ban, nothing. Everything seemed perfectly alright. But unfortunately, Supercell decided to take action after 4 years without even giving a short notice or any warning about it. They directly started to ban accounts and started giving negative gems. Many and many top players lost their accounts because of this and they decided to quit. And why would they not? They spent like $3,000 or $4,000 for an account to max it up, and suddenly after 3 or 4 years Clash Royale just bans it without giving any notice. they they will definitely leave the game. And as I said earlier, so many players used to buy these gems. As they all started leaving the game, Clash Royale started losing even more players in that way. Of course, some players were still playing the game with the negative gems in their account, and only some of them were lucky enough to play with negative gems in account. Most of them lost their account due to permanent ban for the use of third-party gems. And yeah, they like, how can I say this? But it's like it's totally pointless to play a game like Clash Royale having minus 5 lakh gems. It's just a huge amount of negative gems, and there is no way you can make it positive. So there is no point in playing game like that. That's why most of them left. And if you have seen last year, I would suggest you to try, after seeing the last year's whole ban issue and all, I would suggest you to try some other game like PUBG Mobile, any other game that is that launches frequent updates. Of course, not like Clash Royale. I personally find these games more interesting and worth time, like games like FIFA or PES, as you know. Again, guys, this is just my opinion, and I don't force anyone to quit the game or anything. If you still play and find Clash Royale interesting, it's your opinion and it's cool. I'm just giving my ideas for the current situation. Well, thank you for watching the video, and hit the like button if you agree, and yes, don't forget to subscribe.